Hey guys, welcome back. Today I've got a really simple beginner song for you. It's going to be Flower. And before we get into it, I just want to remind you guys to give the video a like, subscribe, leave a comment if you did find it useful. I would really appreciate that. With that being said, let's zoom into the fretboard and take a closer look. Cool, so we're zoomed in. Let's look at those chords. So for the intro, the verse and the chorus, you're going to play exactly the same thing. That's going to be A minor, E minor, G major, and back to A minor. Okay, so the easiest version I'm going to teach you is going to be this strumming pattern over here. Okay, so that's going to be down, down, up, up, down, up. Okay, then change chords and exactly the same thing. Down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, so I'll just play that really slowly so you can play along with me. Alright. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a slightly more advanced version, which is the one I played in the preview of the song at the start of this video. And that's just going to be adding these little passing notes or bass notes in between the chords to spice it up a little bit. Okay, so all we're doing is once we get to the very last strum of each chord, we play a bass note or a passing note to get to the next chord. So for the A minor, when you play this note here, this C note, 3rd fret of the A string, then we switch to the E minor, right? So it's going to be like that, okay? Then for the E minor, then you actually play the E note, which is the open E, the 6th string, then you switch to the G, then you play a B, which is this 2nd fret of the A string. You've already got that down because you're on the G chord. Then you switch to the A minor again. Then now we're going to go to the A minor again once we restart the loop, and we're going to play a G. This G note over here, 3rd frets of the E string. Okay, so that's going to sound like this. Okay, so that was a bit much. I'll play it really slowly and follow along. Also have a look at the tabs if anything is confusing you. Right, so that's the intro, the verse, the chorus. Up next we have the pre-chorus, which is a couple of new chords. So that is D minor, E minor, G, and A minor. Okay, then the second time around, D minor, E minor, and then you just keep that for half the duration, and then play this note, 4th fret of the E string, then to the A minor. Okay, so that second part I'll go through that again. D minor, E minor, like that. Okay. So we've got a couple of options here. We can just do one strum, like I was doing right now, per chord. That is a little bit boring, but go for that if you want to go for that. Then a nicer alternative, I'm going to actually not use the pick anymore, is to do arpeggios, which just means playing through the chord one string at a time. So like that, okay? So for the D minor, just play literally bottom to top and then back up, switch to the E minor, play bottom to top, sorry, from the bottom to the top, or sorry, from the start of the chord, like that, to the bottom note, and then back up, but you're skipping the 5th string, okay? So you're going 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 2, 3, 4. And then switch to the G major, play the same thing you just played for the E minor in terms of the strings. Like that. Then A minor. Now we're not skipping any strings because we're just using the bottom 5 strings for the A minor. Okay, so I'll play through that again slowly. Okay, second time around we play the D minor. Same there. Then for the E minor, we just stop there, okay? So you stop when you get back to this 2nd string, and then you play this note, and then just A minor once, right? You can even play it like that, just to stop it, because that's actually what happens in the song. Okay, I'll play the pre-chorus from start to finish with the arpeggios. So it's going to sound like this. 3. Okay, so just one section left, which is the bridge. Okay, bridge is going to be super simple. We're just going to do one strum per chord, and it's going to be as follows: an F to a G to an E minor to an A minor, and then a G, then a D minor to a G to an E minor, and we stay on that. And that is it. So that's the entire song, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around, and best of luck.